Okay, welcome back to the channel. This is Nicholas from Moralis, and in this tutorial we're going to talk about how we can use the Moralis Admin CLI to work with our local dev chain. For example, Hardhat or Ganache. In previous tutorials we've seen how we can connect the two by going to the server of choice and then to the dev chain proxy server tab, copy this pre-made configuration and paste it into the config file of FRPC, and that way we can connect the two, and this will say connected when we press this refresh button. As you can see now, this is disconnected because I haven't done this, and I'm going to show you now how you can do this in an alternative way using the Moralis Admin CLI. So first of all, we can go to the documentation and scroll down to setting up local dev chain. And if we go down here, it says connect through the Moralis Admin CLI. And it tells you that first you need to have it installed. I suggest you update to the latest version if you already have it. So npm install global Moralis Admin CLI. And also make sure that you have FRP and more specifically FRPC on your computer, just as when you're doing it the manual way like this. So after you've done that, then we can go to the server details, because we will need the CLI API key and the CLI API secret in a short while. Then we can go and run this Moralis Admin CLI, connect local dev chain, and then some parameters. But I'm going to show you that you can use the help function to really learn how to use this admin CLI. So let's just copy this and go to our terminal here. So I'm in an empty folder, nothing here, and I just type Moralis Admin CLI, and I can just do help. And then it says that Moralis Admin CLI currently supports the following commands: watch cloud file, connect local dev chain, update server, and help. And for example, if we want to know more about this connect local dev chain that this tutorial is about, we do connect Moralis Admin CLI, connect local dev chain, and then we do help. And then we read here that the connect local dev chain command allows you to automatically configure and run local dev chains against your Moralis server, just as we do the manual way. And this command takes three parameters. First, the key, the secret that we have here, the key and the secret. And it also requires the path to FRPC. So you need to know like the full path or the relative path to where your frpc.exe, in my case, because I'm on a Windows machine, where it is located. And then you type all of these three commands like this. And I will show you the three different ways we can do this. But let's say that we have this connect local dev chain, and then we do --, and the first parameter was the Moralis API key. So we copy this, and then we go here and take the API key, paste it. We do Moralis API secret, and we find it here. And then we also need the path. So to do that, we just go to the path where the file is located. We copy the path, we put it inside quotes, and then we also say frpc.exe like that, and then we press enter. And I forgot to specify here --, frpc path, because that's the name of the argument. So now it fetches all the Moralis servers in your account using these API key and secret, and it retrieves all the servers that is configured to use local dev chain. So in our case, we only have two, these two, Moralis demo and Moralis demos. And that's the two that we see here. So in my Ganache instance here, I'm pointing to my Moralis demo, which is this one, Moralis demo. So we're connecting it to the correct one. So I press 1 here and then enter. And then it asks what local dev chain do you want to use. So in my case, I'm using Ganache here. If you're using Hardhat, then you would choose 1, but I'm using 0 since I'm using Ganache. And boom, now we're running. So if we go back to the admin panel here and go to the proxy server, we now see that we're connected. So it's amazing, and you can just stop it, and then we can go to the other one if you choose, if you're changing an hash so that you're pointing to that project instead. So you can do everything from the terminal instead of going here each time and to copy paste this and change the configuration file each time. So it's really, really handy. But as you saw, there are three parameters that you need to use. So if we exit here, instead of doing all of this, there's an alternative way. And if we go back here to the help, it says you can provide these variables in a combination of three ways. So you can mix them as you want. First is to specify all the arguments in the command, just like I did now. The second way is to have an env file located in the same directory as when running the command. So for example, if we make a new file here and do .env, and inside here, we do these different parameters. So let's take the Moralis API key without the dash equals, and we go back here, take the API key, we paste it, we do the secret equals the secret, and then you have the file path equals, and now we need to take the file path again and then do frpc.exe, and this is it. So now we can do this by just running Moralis Admin CLI connect-local-devchain, and it will now ask me what server do you want to connect to. So you don't need to specify this each time, especially because these are all constant. Usually you don't move this this file, and this is bound to your account. So if you just save this in your end file, then you're good to go. And this only works if you're in the same folder as this env file when you're running the command. So for example, if I would go to, if I don't want to, let's say that I'm somewhere else, and for example, in this FRPC folder, and if I open up PowerShell here, I can't do this. So if I type Moralis Admin CLI connect-local-devchain, it will not find this .env file. And to be able to call this globally on your machine, you can use the third option, which is 3, store the variables as environment variables on the machine. And on a Windows, since this is a Windows where I'm using where I'm doing this tutorial, you can do the Windows key and you type environment variables, press here, and then you press this button, environment variables. I'm not going to do it because I have some other variables here that I don't want to show you, but you press here, and then there you can add and edit and delete different variables, and it's pretty straightforward. So by doing that, you will have these globally, and you'll be able to call Moralis connect-local-devchain wherever. And it's really powerful, and it saves a lot of time. So I hope you found this useful. If so, then please like the video, and see you guys in another tutorial. Take care.